Didn't see you there. Welcome back. This is the third part, I guess, and we're actually going to get into some reloading stuff today. So in these two boxes is going to be a stand and a powder scale. We're going to do each of these in a separate video just to not confuse things, to try and keep the videos short. But if you're returning, welcome. You know, I'm Alex, and it's a little side project I'm doing. I'm not working on my cars. So I guess let's just get into it. If you're new, welcome. Enjoy. It's a little awkward, sorry. So we're going to get right into it. I think I'm going to start with this big box down here because this is the stand that we're going to use to mount the press on, which I don't have coming yet, but I will get it coming soon. So I'm going to move the camera so that we can get a little better shot of me opening this thing. Okay, got a little closer image now. So we're going to get right into it. Got our trusty blade, not a sponsor. And make sure you got a sharp blade on there. And we're going to go ahead and open it right up. Put that to the side. Open her up. Bubble packing. And here we have it. Now, I haven't said what brand I was going with, but I think I'm going to go with Lee, just because I'm mainly doing this so I can shoot more rounds. I don't want to get too heavily invested in a Dillon or anything too expensive. So Lee, this is their bench plate. This is mounted on a bench. And I'm going to show you how I'm going to mount to my particular bench. We're going to go through those steps, and hopefully that will give you some ideas for your setup if you're looking to do any reloading. So let's open this one up. This one piece of tape. And that's all you get. It's like a little bit of some brackets and screws to hold the two pieces together. This is the piece that the press itself is actually going to go onto. It has little threaded rods that stick up and go through the press. That's what all these little holes are for. Instructions. These are going to also give you a template. And this time I'm going to follow some instructions because with reloading it's all about reading and paying careful attention. And this is the part that actually mounts to the bench. So I think I got this off Amazon and it cost me, I think, it wasn't that expensive, maybe 25 bucks. I don't have the figures right off the bat, but about 25 bucks I think would be a safe assumption. And I would have tried to just drill it onto the bench here, but I thought for the added convenience, if I ever do get another press, of just being able to swap out these plates, why not for 25, 20 bucks, whatever it was. So, and I think this works on every Lee press that they make currently. I don't know about older presses since I'm learning just like anyone who might be watching this video, or perhaps you already know. So I just looked, as of current, it was about a little over 20 bucks, closer to 21, probably after tax 22, if you have tax. So, here we go. Get all this frame here. So this just tells you what you got in the box here, and the instructions. I won't bore you with the instructions. I'm sure if you get this set up, you'll be reading the instructions on your own. I'm just gonna go ahead and work as I normally do. Normally I don't have people watching me, so I'm just gonna pretend like you're not there and probably speed up the video a little. So let's get right into it. So first thing to tell you to do is you want the edge of this plate to come up flush with the edge of your bench. It's probably pretty important when it comes to clearance on some of the different presses, since they usually hang down lower than the bench itself. And the hexagonal hole, I guess this is also important, needs to be on your left. I don't have any cabinets or drawers below. I do have this little piece of wood, but I'm hoping it won't screw me up later. So I'm just going to mount this flush. If you do have a cabinet or some kind of hard surface down here, they say you want to use these two sets of screws so that you can actually shove this over the edge just a bit and zoom in to allow clearance with the press that you use. But like I said, I'm mostly open down here, so I'm going to go ahead and just use this set of screws and mount it flush. So I guess it's a good time to tell everyone, in case you're expecting this to come with anything to mount to your bench. It does not come with anything to mount to your bench. So you need to have your own mounting hardware. So I'm gonna have to get up and go find something. I should have something laying around to do the trick. Like I said, I'm not gonna find anywhere open tonight that'll actually have anything mounted. So hopefully I can dig something out that will work. Probably won't be pretty, but should work. Welcome back, guys. So I found a few things. Hopefully whatever I found I can make work. I'm thinking that I thought these were going to do the ticket, but I think they're a little too short for this bench because I feel there's some hard wood underneath this one, so it's not just the disintegrating countertop. So these might be too short, and I might not be able to get a bolt attached, in which case I'll have to use these. We'll make something work here. And then for the front, I was going to use some nice big lags and go right down through there. That's pretty thick. Okay, so to start this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and figure out exactly where center is going to be for my instance, and I'm going to have it centered right about here. And I'm going to grab a pencil, not a sponsor, and I'm just going to mark out on this pleather where these holes are going to be. And now, me personally, I'm just going to cut an X through these so that I don't tear it up or anything with a drill bit. Got the first one marked out. Whoa, too far. We won't let it get us down. Okay. So now I've got little X's cut in this so that I just won't, tear up this pleather or whatever. Since I'm using fabric, this is just wood or whatever, you could just go right straight through it. You probably could still go right straight through, but just being a little cautious. So the first ones I'm probably gonna mount are those, well, I'm gonna drill through, I guess, on these back ones, because those are the most concerning for me right now. I'm sure those lags will work just fine, so I need to go get a drill bit. Okay guys, I'm back. I had to grab Ryobi just because I didn't want to go upstairs and grab my DeWalt drill, so just don't tell anyone we're going to use the Ryobi. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but it will work fine for this job. It doesn't work too fine for my actual job. But as you can see, this isn't going to fit because this was just a tad too small. So I got a drill bit, but it doesn't have the impact shank, so we're going to go back down through with this one. Just when I thought I was gonna give up, guys, I found these beautiful lags that are gonna work perfectly. They've even got a Phillips, but I'm gonna try and tighten them down with the hex head still. But these are gonna hold all the way through because I got that harder actual wood top underneath this. So I've already drilled the pilot hole, so I'm just gonna screw this right in there, just hand tight initially. Those aren't going anywhere, guys. When you're clamping down on that press, this table's going to wall up a lot more than this stand ever will. That's really in there good and secure. Don't stick out that bad either. Fine there. I'm a little crazy here. I could have, if I was smart, I would have angled my bit a little more when I drilled the pilot. But that's completely on there and secure, and I like that. So, next stage. So I guess next step is they want us to install these, they're calling them Z brackets. And these are where we're going to hold your, this piece on here, once you clamp it down. So I'm just going to hand thread these for now. Those are kind of all hand tight. They're loose, so I can still get this in here somehow. I might have to back them off a little more, but that's kind of the general idea, I think. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get this set up for mine press that I don't have yet, but I kind of know where the holes are gonna be. That way I can just slide it in here and have it set and ready for mounting. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Okay, now I'm going to back these out so I can slide this plate in. got the studs, how they'd be configured for the press. The only difference is the press isn't on here right now. I gotta wait for the press, and I'll have to undo this once the press comes. Again, not sponsored. These could really use something a little bigger than this bit, but this will work. I'm going to back these out, but I'm not going to fully back them out. I still want them to be in there. I just want to be able to get the most amount of clearance out of this as possible. We'll see why here in a minute. So, essentially, how they keep this from pulling out on you, they've got little raised lips. So, you're going to have to get this so that it goes on there and kind of hooks on those raised lips. So I have that like that right now, so I'm going to go ahead and tighten these down one side at a time. Kind of trying to put equal amounts of pressure on each side. And there you go. As you can see, I'm pulling on that, and my bench is moving before any of this is sliding out. So that kind of takes care of that. And well, that kind of does it for this video, I guess. If you enjoyed it, like I said before, probably want to subscribe to keep up to date with how this project goes. In the next video, I've got a powder scale that I ordered off Amazon, and we're going to kind of play around with that. I got a little thing of powder right there, some unique, but I don't know if we're going to play around with testing the scale or not, but it kind of covers it for just this stand. I can't wait to get my press on there, but went on fairly quick and easy. Like I said, remember, you got to make sure you have the fasteners to mount this to your table beforehand, because they do not provide you with fasteners. Only fasteners they provide are for everything on here, not to mount to your table. But other than that, went by pretty painless, looks good, and I'm sure this will do fine. So I'll catch you guys in the next one, and thanks for watching.